What do you think 25 is going to be like from a crypto standpoint? And how does that affect your market, if at all? You know, does Bitcoin doubling, does RWA becoming the narrative change your business?
See, it's crypto is driven by sentiments and narratives. And I think for Zoth, you say the market is quite big. I believe that we have some unique USP. There is Ondo or there are multiple other players that are available in the market. But there is enough space for everybody. And most importantly, the unique partnerships and modes that we have built with traditional finance as well as our proprietary stacked rewards or our collateralization engine is quite powerful. So I believe that the overall rise in crypto ecosystem will just give more impetus to companies like Zoth, help them grow, help them scale, and bull market is good for everybody. Zoth products typically act as a, I would say, hedge during bull market and also a safe avenue in bear markets.
Right, because you're bringing that outside yield into the ecosystem.
Yep.
Yeah, we all remember the bull market yields from 21, and then we remember the bear market yields.
Exactly.
It crashed down.
Yeah.
How do you build the team at Zoth?
So Zoth was started by me and my co-founder. We both used to work together, and in Anheuser-Busch, we built a fintech business together, and we were fascinated by the idea of stable token and the revolution that they are bringing. We saw the impact that was creating in emerging markets, and we just got started. You know, as we left our jobs, it was early 2023. The FTX crisis was going on, so it was the peak of bear market. You know, there was no investor, no VC investing in anything remotely linked to crypto, but we really believe that, this is going to be a foundational piece of the way finance moves in the future, because I have built multiple successful businesses. I had offers at that point to start another fintech business, but my idea was that, look, as an entrepreneur, your risks are capped. You can only lose this much. But why get into an industry where, the upside is not visible? So let her take that big risk. Let her take that opportunity, be the Amazon of crypto, be the, PayPal of crypto, and try to do that, because what's the point of building another fintech company? And we both took the plunge at the worst time of the crypto market, and here we are.
And what's that journey been like? How many employees do you have? Where are you based? How do you structure this whole thing?
So the team is pretty much spread across the globe. We have some of our key partners based out of New York, Dubai. I'm based in mostly between Dubai and Singapore. The tech team is spread between Singapore, India, and we have a marketing team primarily spread in Dubai and Singapore. It's a 30 people team as of now.
And do you try to keep costs low? How do you manage a team like that?
So we are a venture-backed company, but we have kept our cost significantly low. The idea is to hit strong PMF. We have started generating revenues and kind of scale the business from there.
Okay, nice. And so TGE, and then kind of away you go.
Yeah.
If that's successful and you scale the products, then from there it's
up and up and up.
Up and up and up. You guys have coined a term called RWA-Fi. I've never heard this before. Can you explain what that means?
Hey, I know investing in crypto is scary. It takes a real leap of faith because there are so many scams, rug pulls, and bad actors out there. It's a dangerous business, which is why 95% of people lose all their money. Well, that's why I created the London Real Investment Club, so you can access the hottest deals on the planet and use the crypto bull market to create the generational wealth that you deserve. Join my team of over 100 people from around the world that are making millions of dollars behind the scenes investing in blockchain, AI, Web3 games, DeFi, Bitcoin, and more. Don't miss out. Click the link below to book a call with one of my team now. But hurry, this bull market will end soon.
I know investing in crypto can be scary. That's why you gotta join the investment club. Pull the trigger. Let's do this.
So RWA-Fi means bringing real scalable financial ecosystem of RWAs. People have been talking about RWA, but RWA means what? RWA means tokenizing. But has tokenization really succeeded? I don't think so. It's succeeded in pockets. So what is RWFI? RWFI is looking RWAs on a new paradigm, looking it from a DeFi lens, bringing the DeFi infrastructure on top of RWAs. So what Athena did, what Aave did, how can we build that on top of RWAs? How can we create an efficient financial infrastructure where billions of capital moves with RWAs at the heart of it? That's RWFI, which is permissionless, DeFi native, and available across the globe. Not the current structures that we have, which are guarded, institutional, and only few people have access to it.
All right, so it's a real emphasis on the FI part of the RWA.
The financial inclusion.
Okay, and by focusing on that, that's why you're going to lead this category.
Yep.
You know, RWA has been interesting. Again, like you said, people have been talking about it for a long time. And if I had $1 for every RWA pitch, you know, that I've seen, and they're just usually dreams, you know, dreams or one-off cases, or, you know, like I said, the tokenized racehorse and then the one bottle of wine and the one piece of art. And you're like, okay, and they have the system and it works, but you're like, yeah, but is this really going to happen? Or you did one building and you're like, okay, but I don't see how you're going to scale this.
Yeah.
And so unfortunately, a lot of things in crypto, they build the product first before they build the demand. And we saw this over and over again. It seems like this is different. And it feels like if there was a DeFi summer of 2020, is this going to be the RWA summer, you believe?
So I believe there is still a lot of, gas in the RWA ecosystem because I believe RWAs have arrived, but they have arrived for products which are liquid in nature, which have utility and which can be bought DeFi native. So I believe, yes, this year would be one of the biggest year for RWAs, but only a certain sector because, you know, typically crypto people have a mindset that, look, RWAs is just a subsector, but you know, I have to explain them, look, no, it's a 10 times bigger sector than the entire, 100 times bigger sector than the entire crypto industry. What you are seeing is a small, minuscule portion of it. The entire RWA market cap is smaller than what a hedge fund does based out of New York in 2 days. So let's get real. We have not seen anything. So how do you bring these two together? And I believe that core financial product with strong market standards, utility, and the DeFi stack on top are the future of RWAs. And means there will be step by step, you know, for example, products like real estate, wine would also get tokenized, but there is no buyers for it because, you know, there is no price mechanism. They can't be put as a collateral. It's very complicated to even bring them on chain. So it's going to take some time, but 2025 will be a year where high quality financial assets, which have global price primitives, have multiple collateral utility would come on chain and would be very successful, like equities, like fixed income products. And it's time, you know, they will also scale.
To continue watching the rest of the episode for free, visit our website londonreal.tv or click the link in the description below.